Hello everybody, it's Shelly here, just here to have another little conversation about some fun things and inspirational little conversations. Anyways, so I had a few different ideas for today, but I think what I want to talk about is the uniqueness of each person, each animal, each flower, every day, and how there is a lot of uniqueness among the similarities. Of course, we all know that, and you're very unique, and we're all unique, and so is your cat, your dog, and everyone you know, as we all know. And one of the things about being so multifaceted and unique is we have unique needs and requirements. So like if you had a flower or plant and you bought it from the plant store and you plant that plant, say, in a semi-shaded place, and you're growing it and it's like growing a certain way, but it's just not quite right. It doesn't seem right, doesn't look that healthy or well. It's because that plant is not in the right soil, or it's not in the right lighting, or the right temperature, or even the right vibe, you know. And so when I'm talking to people, it's like I often like to say to people, look, you're a human being, just like there's plants in the plant store, but guess what? You're not the same as your neighbor. You're not the same as even your family members. You may be similar, you may have a similar requirements, but you might have a slightly different twist on it. And the thing is, we need to each get to know what our unique requirements are. And that requires a lot of self-observation, self-reflection, and observation of, wow, how do I feel here? How do I feel in this temperature? How do I feel in this lighting? How do I feel around these particular individual people? How do I feel around these plants? Around, you know, some people feel fantastic in the desert. Some people feel amazing in the forest. Some people feel the most rejuvenated by the ocean, or even swimming in the ocean. Or someone else, if they swam in the ocean, it just doesn't do it for them. And our cells and our energetic system respond to being in the right or wrong environment. And it makes an incredible effect on every cell of your being. Now we talk about cells, but we're not just talking about cells, we're also talking about your energetic cells, your life as well. Every aspect of your life is affected by whether or not you're nourished or not. And we can go up and down, just like a tree, right? Like sometimes if you cut a tree open and you look at the rings of a tree, you can tell which season it did the best and which seasons it didn't. And that is the same with you. So you might have a year where you're not doing particularly well. You're maybe working in an environment that's not quite for you, or you're living in a place that is not quite for you. And your cells and your whole being is affected by that. Now, we're very malleable, unlike trees. We have the ability to almost mutate and adjust, but at the same time, moving yourself, positioning yourself with the right foods, the right lighting, the right colors around you, whatever it be, everything external affects you on every cell of your entire being. Just gonna stop here and come back. And the interesting thing is, as we are adults now, we can look back on our life, and we can look back on our childhood, we can look back on our vacations, we can look back on different places we've worked, different places we've lived, different situations we've been in and see how was it I was affected by those situations. And the thing is too, is our cells and our being, meaning our energetic system as well, are all communicating with the environment around you all the time. And a lot of it is going on without your conscious awareness. So I guess what I want to say here is be wary of the idea that it's just okay, you know. It's just okay that my home isn't that comfortable, I don't particularly feel comfortable, or it's just okay that, you know, I live in the wrong city, I don't feel that comfortable. It's actually not okay. I mean, it is in a sense that you can tolerate it, but in the big picture of one's life, it does affect you, and it will affect you on many, many unseen levels. And when you do make little changes day to day, and they can be very little changes, even the simplest thing, like you might just say, you know what, I really have not had a salad in like months. Like, I need to get a salad going. Well, go out and choose the vegetables that resonate with you and make yourself the most beautiful salad. Follow your own impulses. It may be that you need a soup, you know, or you may need a cup of coffee, like whatever it is. But just make sure that it's coming from your inner self, a place of nourishment and healing. And then gradually, you get more and more nourished, and that plant that you are will become fuller, greener, and more lush. And therefore, all the aspects of your life will gradually also fill out as well. So that's my little tip for the day. And I realize every one of us is just as wise as the rest of us. So this is just my little piece of the puzzle, little tip, which I may be really something that we've thought of before, but just a nice little refresher. Okay, thanks so much. Have a lovely day. Bye.